How are you, Harrison?
I'm doing I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on.
You bet. Absolutely. So, first things first is this defense taking on the Saints. What do you believe is your greatest challenge going into this game, Harrison?
I mean, they have a ton of weapons, all across the board, in the backfield, at receiver. But I think, a guy like Drew Brees, who's been there and done that for everything, that's where it starts. And he's obviously playing at an awesome level, and he has his whole career.
So, what did you see facing him in Week 1 that you can bring into this game, knowledge-wise, Harrison?
Um, you know, it's it's easy to talk about, just doing your assignment, covering your guys. But at the end of the day, like I said, he's kind of seen it all. He's made the plays. He's won the big games. So we really just have to focus on ourselves, trusting what we do, and really have confidence in one another on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, what is it that you do? How would you describe it, this Vikings defense, Harrison?
We obviously all want to take care of our assignment, but beyond that, I think as a collective unit, we love to play the game. We love game day, running around, playing with passion, everybody trying to get to the ball and playing for one another, and coaches, players alike. So I think that passion for the game is really what we're about.
Well, how has Zimmer changed things since he's stepped in there?
I mean, it's he's been here for a while now, but
Yep, I know.
He's what you see. He's kind of like like what you see is what you get. He's going to tell you like it is. He's going to make sure that you play tough, physical, smart football. And if you're not, he's going to let you know about it. So there's no gray area. It's black and white, and we know if we're right and we know if we're wrong. So that makes it simple for us.
Well, yeah, because, reason why I asked that question is because for all the years that I was covering the sport, all I heard is how great of a position coach he was and then great coordinator he was. And then he finally got the shot to be a coach in Minnesota, Harrison. And I'm just trying to see what the secret sauce for him is, because every single player that I've worked with that's been coached by him said they'd run through a wall for him.
Yeah, and like you said, it's since he started out as a position coach and then a coordinator, and now nothing's changed. He continues to improve himself too, and demands it from those around him. But guys saying they run through a wall for him is I think starts with we know how committed he is. He's going to do everything in his power to put us in the right spots, and so we want to make him right. He's trying to help us, and we want to help him.
Harrison Smith, Viking safety, here on the Rich Eisen Show. What does Kamara present problematically for you?
Yeah, he's kind of exploded on the scene. Tough runner. He can run in between the tackles. And then obviously in the pass game, he's doing some great things. He can he can run like a receiver. Has great hands. He just overall has a really good feel for the game.
And I'm not asking these questions. I don't want you to give away what you don't want to give away. But, are you going to have a role in personally stopping him schematically, do you think, Harrison?
Well, if he has the ball, we're all going to try to get to him. But, there's always matchups all across the field. You never know where we're going to be or, how they're going to use guys. So no matter what, whoever you line up across is, just try to execute your assignment.
Well, you know about running the ball yourself from your high school days, correct?
Yeah, I don't know if I can remember that far back, but yeah, I used to dabble in it. I think every skill position used to say they were the best running back around.
Mm-hmm. And so you are the best running back that was there in Knoxville, Tennessee, right?
At the time, yeah. I have to, continue saying that. Just like if you ask Xavier Rhodes, he was the best quarterback / wide receiver in Florida. Sendejo was the best return man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is for everybody.
Well, technically, Kamara was the best running back in Knoxville, Tennessee last year, right, Harrison? Wouldn't you say that?
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Yes. How come you wound up wearing a golden dome? How come you weren't part of staying home?
It just didn't work out at the time. I actually did grow up a Vol fan, but once I started going through high school, I kind of drifted away from it and decided to get out of town.
Get out of town and then go
Yep.
and play for Notre Dame.
Yep.
You know what my school is, right, Harrison? Are you aware of what my school is?
It's the school up north, right?
It is. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a school up north. It is that.
Yeah.
And we're renewing a rivalry that Notre Dame stopped.
That is true. I'm gonna have to give you that one.
Okay, so that's coming up very soon. So I have to ask you the question that I ask all Notre Dame guys, whether it's Bettis or anybody else who's been on the show: is Rudy real or fake? Is that fake or real, Rudy?
It's real. It happened.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it happened. You can watch the tape, check tape.
What of him being carried off by the entire team with a?
No, I don't. I mean, I guess I don't know if that happened or not. I don't even think I was alive at the time.
Okay. See, now that's an honest answer. That's an honest answer, right
but
there.
I know he was out there.
Mm-hmm. Now I know because you're a regular guy. Is it true, Harrison Smith, that you all pro but not a Pro Bowler? We'll get to that in a second. That you are driving the same truck that you have driven your entire driving life. Is that a true story?
That is true with an asterisk.
Okay.
That's not. I have another vehicle, but that's my daily go-to guy.
Which is what? Your 2002 truck?
2002 Tahoe.
Okay. Well, I mean, does it have a tape deck in it? I mean, like what's in that thing?
It actually did have a tape deck in it, but I took it out and I put a bench seat in the front.
Okay. So you've souped it up. You've modernized it,
a little
right?
bit, yeah. Over time, now my dog can ride in the front in the middle seat, so it can hang out on the right end. Yeah.
What type of dog do you have?
Chocolate Lab.
Chocolate Lab. Chocolate Lab named Brady after the greatest Michigan Wolverine of all time? Harrison, what's his name?
I did not go that route.
Rudy? Did you call the dog Rudy then? Is the dog named Rudy?
No, his name is Deuce. He's the second.
Okay. I like it. Okay. So the Chocolate Lab Deuce sitting right there in the middle of right in the car. You're just a regular guy. So why did you not make the Pro Bowl, do you think, Harrison? Why?
I mean, I don't know. It's that's how it goes sometimes. You can say it every year about different guys. I mean, it's not really in my control. I can just control my play. So all the other stuff, it's cool if it happens. If it doesn't, just keep playing.
Okay. And what does it mean for a former running back, as we've established, of note, to be named an All-Pro defender in the National Football League for you?
Yeah, I'm obviously honored by that. I had never been named All-Pro before, so that's kind of a cool new thing for me. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So you don't want to pat yourself on the back, is what you're saying?
Not really. I mean, I think
okay.
The way we play, there's a lot of good players around me, and we play off one another and help one another out.
Okay. See, there is an I in Harrison and an I in Smith, but you're a team player. It's basically what you're telling me right now. I understand that.
Yeah, but you gotta have self-confidence and go make your plays.
Mm-hmm. How cold is it there? So I know, because I'm coming there. We're coming for the Super Bowl, whether you're in it or not. So,
it recently we had a lot of heat recently. It got up right up around 30, 32. But I think this weekend is supposed to be in the negatives. So
come on. Is that is that a feels like? Is that a feels like situation?
No, real temperature negatives feels like the other day feels like negative 30.
Oh no. That's
yeah, that the feels like is what gets you. That's definitely what gets you. 0 temperature is fine.
Is it
negative 20 wind chill's bad?
Is it a dry cold at least? It's a dry cold.
It's not a good cold. Hopefully we'll get a heat wave when you come into town.
Wow. So what do you do to keep warm? I mean, how many layers does Harrison Smith off field now? Now I understand you're a grown ass man on the field and you're playing indoors too, but if you got to go outdoors, I understand you're not afraid of that. But off field,
no,
Harrison Smith.
Honestly,
yeah,
I don't spend a lot of time outside unless we have to practice outside when it's that cold. So I'll just throw on like your regular hoodie on the way in and run in from my car to the facility. It's about 15 yards, and then Yeah, and then I just won't go outside.
Well,
if it's that cold,
okay.
if it's that cold, it's no good on your face.
Well, Thielen invited me to go ice fishing when I come there, regardless whether you're in the Super Bowl or not. Would you do that if Thielen took me ice fishing? Would you join?
I've actually been talking to people about doing that. It's my 6th year up here, and I still haven't checked that out. But I've heard it's a good time.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Harrison Smith, Thielen's gonna take me and you ice fishing, and we're gonna have a competition to see who catches something first. How about that?
I also don't know how much skill is involved. I think you just kind of hang out.
Harrison,
But we can do it.
Harrison. I'm a 48-year-old Jewish man who basically fishes when I eat fish. I don't stick a line in the water, man.
That's pretty much how I do it too.
You would have the advantage merely just by strolling into the ice house with me and Thielen. Okay. But if you want, I'll give you, you'll be plus half a fish. How's that? If you need odds,
I'll take those odds.
If you need odds to even it up. Harrison, look, man, I love the way you play football. It's fun to watch, and I look forward to seeing you ball out this weekend and however long the football gods see fortunate to have you on the field this year.
Thank you very much.
You bet, man. We'll see you soon. Oh, stop.
Right,
really? You're going to play that music for him? Okay.
Oh, I love it.
See, I could see right now Rudy out there pulling his hamstring. That's not the way it ended. Okay. Good to chat with you, Harrison. You take care.
All right, thanks.
Okay, man. That's Harrison Smith.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.